afi ehom waye no ye ba. Okay, nti making kind senia about pepepe. Or say please. Good day. I was dating this guy for 4 years. When I met him, things were very difficult for him. He was living with his friend then. I was working, so I used to support him financially. He used to send me to church sometimes. So one time he actually introduced me to his pastor and his pastor's wife. So the couple know me very well. So when there are issues, the pastor and his wife advises us as to how to go about things. The guy believes so much in his pastor that he tells him everything that goes on in our relationship. Later, I found out that he was dating another lady in his hometown. I talked to him about it, but he didn't stop. I went ahead to tell his pastor and his wife, and they told me I am too jealous, so I should forget about the other lady and concentrate on the guy. They also told me if something happens, they would stand by me, so I shouldn't worry. This guy told his pastor that I have stopped washing his things, and that the pastor says it's my duty to be washing and cooking for the guy. I later asked myself, why will a pastor tell me to do all this while he knows that the guy is not married to me? As time went on, things became better for this gentleman, only for me to find out he has given birth with the lady in his hometown. The pastor and his wife knew the lady was pregnant, but they couldn't tell me anything because the guy gives them money, and I would say the tithe is quite huge. So they kept quiet all this while. I also got pregnant for this guy, and he made me abort the pregnancy, which has affected my womb now. I am 31 years now, and I don't know if I'll be able to give birth one day. Anytime I go to church or someone invites me to church, I keep getting this prophecy that it will be difficult for me to give birth. My mom gave birth to only 2 of us, and I am 31. My backbone is only 11 years, and it's been that means it's 20 years difference between us. This Nigerian pastor told me that my guy's family is cursed, so he shouldn't marry me. I was expecting the pastor and his wife to tell me in their face that this is exactly what has happened, but they kept quiet over it because they always extort money from this guy. Counselor, I am confused. As it stands now, I heard that the child he bore by the lady from his hometown is not for him. So they are thinking of doing a DNA test. There's a whole hula balloon. I am confused and I don't know what to do. Counselor, please advise me.
Wow. The edi kan me chetie for ne ahwefo. Ene ya yebesu ade nyina. No credit that one is listen to the story. Lady no has made a serious mistake. Was it what the boy no, right?
Yeah.
And a boy needs to do no. And woman me no one more chimpana. Then prank him no. Woman introduce relationship to their pastor. And then the pastor encouraged them to continue.
Yes.
Then suddenly, the guy go tell the pastor, say, lady no doesn't wash my things again. And then the pastor insisted by advising the lady that you must be washing
and cooking.
I want to say something. The fact that you're a pastor doesn't mean you're a counselor. Being a counselor is a whole thing. It's a calling moi, a moi. You understand? So I would say this: to be a pastor is a calling, but to be a counselor is not just a calling. I hope you understand. You must go through the process to become. So you can't just tell yourself you are. So the pastor is a pastor called by God. We agree to that. But for the pastor to advise the lady and say, be washing the guy's things is wrong. What are you trying to initiate? What are you trying to do? So what are wrong? Yeah. Now the lady comes back. The second point is that you're jealous, Dodo. And then the pastor and the wife tells the lady, we are too jealous. The lady, meanwhile, at that time, according to the story, you knew very well, say, God, you ubiao. Now that lady, particular lady now, or yet in play in the center, lady back on the jealous about, no, Bermano, Nimpana, one now,
yeah.
And yet you decided to cover it up, pretend nothing is happening. So the question is, what kind of pastor are you and your wife? I would boldly say that most of the relationships that are going wrong and marriages are from some pastors. And I will not change it. And I repeat, Most relationships and marriage problems are from some pastors. See, unim adia unim dia na unim hunyansa. Na nyame de onkasaya, don't use the name of the Lord in vain. You know, it has been said that Africa, even our poverty, Christianity is part of it. And I will agree to that. That is the truth. So most pastors and sub-pastors are not telling the church the truth with boldness. And I know what I say, Gani will be our master of Nisikedi. And because of the money, a funity, the guy, the pastor, so-called pastor, cannot tell the guy the truth. That Jack, the oil name, will be our back, could be bold and tell the lady, this is what is happening. And so then we will see that when you enter into a relationship, the first person to be convinced of must be you, not your pastor. So I'm saying this. Many ways you are should be able to understand ourselves and have peace reign between us before our pastor comes in. Because suddenly somebody came to me and told me that the software say same story. Curse will gain the fee. To enjoy again. Only again I 7 years. Curse will the fee after 7 years. To enjoy. So they came to me. I told the guy, I said, now curse will be fee in another. Only another day, then you must understand that curse, you're already a partaker of the curse. Because sex is so spiritual that whoever you have sex with, you share the same bond with the person. The sex, curse, if you only hear me say, when you're in that, curse in the and only again you create Jaya spiritually. There are curses following you, the guy. So what do we have to do? Why don't we pray for the lady? Deliver her from whatever spare, whatever disease, whatever sickness, whatever attack, whatever curse, so that you take the girl back and work on her. Sabi yanina will be anya perfect, sir. Will be anya okay, sir. Will be a fear need you free more. So the question is, say girl no cry or you cursed, and on the fear there is a curse. Why should the pastor tell the guy that Jano now what in our baby? Why don't you even consult the girl, talk to the girl, deliver the girl from the curse? Because curses can be broken in the name of Jesus. So why do you have to tell the guy that John on a curse when and then suddenly the guy has made a decision that me do me suffer, bibu me suffer, or in your mini pa. So I have to listen. So it looks as if you suffer the cry or more influence on the psychological thinking of people because they feel like you suffer the can be correct. But then I will sit here to say that for example, most of the people are called prophets. Some of them come in the name of Nyamese. Jeremiah said, I don't even know them. They go like, I have dreamt. The dream is not even from me. They prophesy, they tell people of dreams, yet I'm not the one who has sent them. So I will tell the guy that what he's doing is wickedness. That after dating the girl, you impregnated, girl, abortion. Then I will stand on this and say, when you will be a man in your abortion. I don't know so many abortion. Or your abortion, also don't know. Open or your abortion by the when you na because we so the gum of Benyam. But what said that you gum no wanyam? Wanyama, don't be ashamed of it, keep it. Because in any way, some will chimp and will soften him to the extent that on was shown your macrama will soften him. To wanyama, what is the shame of it? And near man woman. Now, acquire abortion, see, this girl should have learned a lesson. Looking at the process, any young person should tell you that you are not really safe. So even getting pregnant for the guy, you were not safe. I hope you understand me. Yes, nevertheless, wanyam, I will not encourage anybody to abort. Now, why is it? And now one more, also acquire abortion. What I so now to say again, the guy and also per one. And the officer know me to Unjawa. Ojawa, how do you conceive? Ojawa, how do you get pregnant? Do you know whom I must blame? I'm going to blame the pastor and the wife. They are cause of these problems. So, because you see, right from the beginning to then, it looks like almost influence and upper hand over the guy and the lady because of the tithe and the offering that goes to them. They couldn't preach the truth. They couldn't tell the girl the truth. So then I would say that now as I'm speaking, girl know to me. As I'm speaking now, guy knows so the girl back on now. Say the basan the back. Nobody cares. And we a guy and a guy and responsibility. Now we are talking about girl no. And the boy no and the soft no the yere. Now Bibia could say soft no and then the yere. They didn't tell us the truth. In fact, they didn't tell the girl the truth. Oma her girl no that action. Why you abortion so we they say oh to me what can she do? She can't do anything. So two things happen here. Either the guy must compensate the lady, and then see the certain is that abortion why you cause no to me no amount of money can resolve it and restore it. So the certain is that the lady should have been able to sit down well, organize her life well, but unfortunately, and you always see what we ask because we are all human. Yes, and you always see people make mistakes. Still one, of course, that can cause them. So me, I will encourage the lady. I want to send a message in the back. Yes, I will tell her that she must move on with her life. Now, and yes, but the guy, I'm not thinking he will go scot-free. Looking at the pain, he has cause the lady. And the pastor and the wife too, God will judge them. God will surely judge them. You see, you can't be playing games with God and be playing games with the heart of humanity. I'm telling you, God, see, if you deceive people, you are deceiving God, because men were created in the image, in the likeness of God. So you must understand that the wire girl, were hurting, I mean, hurting again. So for them, they have an account they have to give to God. They should give an account to God rather. So I'm sorry to say that software na counselor see, and especially software. You should be able to tell the person the truth. Be bold. Why can't you? Because of money? Money. You were called not because God wants. I don't want to talk to the extent that people will think that I'm against a pastor or this pastoral thing. But the truth is that calling you must be able to preach in season and season, good season, and bad. The truth should be there. That's all I want to say. Hate it. Tell people the truth. And perhaps was also saying I go for women. And so if you're a senior pastor of a church or a pastor of a church, now I'm saying be bold and tell them the truth about Pranchian. So that I'm going for problem being to bring a reproach and disgrace to the church. Yeah.
Okay. And see a photo and a counselor a day amount. And see middle for wadaruma, Nina na counselor if you go pepe na watu for natural se bibia akoso kamadiama. Ye besi enye siewie and so diaka away nim and a dosso na mijiti say enkopon obehye ne ho anim nyam de hia ne se obehye wo sapo munsuo na afi so abrabo no wabo no sa pepe bibia bekoso fine ade amount. Okay, I'll read the next story na afi medediaka and so atwaso. I say hi Valerie, hope all is well with you. This is something that is bothering me. I don't know if it is a wholesome thing for women or very peculiar to my girlfriend. I have been with this woman for quite some time now. She's very loving, caring, understanding, and all that. But I must say she's very emotional and sensitive. Everything gets to her. Every little thing. I can't joke around with my girlfriend anymore. It's like I have done something wrong and she's always looking out for the perfect time to call me out on ransom. Now, this woman, I got to know and found out that she's sensitive in the course of the relationship when I realized that everything I do gets her out there. Now, she has turned into a tortoise. Immediately you touch her, she quells into her shell. And that's exactly how she behaves. Now, I can't joke with her. It is affecting me. And she calls me out and tells me that what I did, she doesn't like it. She tells me plainly basic things that I say that shouldn't even bring about somebody getting hurt or angry. She would tell me these are the things that didn't really go down with her. I love this woman. I have been with her for some time. I know aside this, she has all the qualities that proves that she's indeed a good woman. But this sensitivity is killing me. The fact that she attaches emotions to every little thing. I know women are emotional beings, but how do I go about this? I love this woman. Counselor, help me.
Let me go straight to the point. You see, if you are not ready to control your emotions, don't enter into a new relationship. Because every relationship comes with its challenges. You are from a different angle, I'm from a different angle.
Yeah.
How I am brought up, how you are brought up from different angles. And we need to grow up in this thing called courtship and relationship. Now listen, please. Girl here very sensitive, but the guy is in love.
Yeah.
But every little thing the girl will complain about.
Yes.
Now, we are not saying she's not matured. I won't even sit here and say she's not matured. Because, Sabi, you can't tell me she's not matured.
Yes,
but
sir.
I think that she must be able to work on her emotions. According to what you just read.
Yes, sir.
And here, only need the agrocra girl is offended. There's any comment, any small comment, the lady becomes offended. Now, look, let me tell you this. So, only bema wo now you wo ba. Na bibia bi you offended that. Please walk out from the relationship. The lady, you are not prepared. Because sister, agrobe ni eni undi bi. Dey bi na bema no wonka. Because bibi obeka bia, you know, or ya agro dini.
Yeah.
Bema no or sense of humor. Or ya agro dini. Enu undi ho relationship na nyede. Okofa so ba why you offended. They say enya wo den. Then the question is, what does women even want in a relationship at all? Are they? Be offended. The guy sent the message complaining that only need the agro cry, not get offended, not hard here. Agro only need 100%. 100%, and the guy feels like many be get the agro. Yes, and nobody be or jokey about it.
Yes.
Not get you out of them many. No, I pick him with 3, 4. And they are the all kind many angel. And the guy goes like, I'm sorry. She comes back again. I'm hurt. So 1 month, every single day, any comment the guy will make, just a lady need the agro party. So what I am saying to the guy is that sit her down, talk to her, and tell her she cannot be is it petty?
Pity.
Self-pity.
Yeah, she can't pity herself.
You can pity yourself every single day. You are hurt about the comment of your guy. Then you are not ready for relationship. You are not ready for marriage. A mature-minded young lady must control her emotions. And I repeat, a mature, sound-minded lady who is ready to move to the next stage of your life. You can't be hurt about everything. You see, the lady is getting hurt. She must also understand that there are things she does that the guy doesn't like.
Yeah.
But for the guy, he has overlooked it because of maturity. So now you keep complaining. And the guy says, I'm sorry. Complain. I'm sorry. Complain. Very soon, the guy will be a quiet guy. Go out, talk to friends, shout, scream. But with you, on to me, because Obeka say, there will be something you pick out and say you're offended about. So then I will encourage the lady and say, please, work on your emotions. Be from your God. Shouldn't be offended. If you think you don't like, tell him. But then, if it is everything, you are pushing your guy away from sense of humor. You'll be complaining, saying that your guy is not sensitive. Or my own sere, or my I hope you understand what I'm saying. The reason why my is because of his or Becca say no. And yet you'll be hurt about 1 or 2 things. They say, I hope you understand. JB, I want to say, Osichalo 1910 papa. You are excited about 1910. Or the says, hey, now Charlie one casa my dear. Skirt for 1,000 jeans. Skirt for 1,000 jeans. That means that Michelle jeans are tayana. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh, did you fast to? What such as this I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
We are banner what is you give a lot of problems to the relationship. So you see the guy always trying to explain himself. Trying to explain. Or explaining this why it doesn't get to you because what he has here what they why hurt. And then he goes like, I'm sorry. Towards a guy and suddenly will tune over say, okay, Sadia. He said because I'll be offended. Because even after saying I'm sorry, you are still self-pity so much that sorry, no count, you still want to complain. So 1 week issue, you are still talking about it today. 3 weeks issue, you are still. So please, if you are not matured enough, and you are not ready to control your emotions by understanding that in a relationship there are challenges I need to overcome, overlook, and move forward, then it will cost you. I'm sorry. So she must work on herself. And the gentleman too must sit her down, talk to her about her emotions, and see what the way forward.
Okay. And the chairman, where the counselor it's all about communication. Na watu wase na wati meno a twetwe komo na chese bibia akoso kama ede amount. Enti komo twetwe nipa no wama yate ase se wani gine ho nkwan de na kire se wo so wohwe na onene koye forever journey ne nya fe na wati me wakame bebribe emwo na motimi atena se. I'll read the next story na afe yatoa so. Okay. I'll say, hello, Val. I'm with child. And it's been quite some time now. I am in a dilemma. It's not good for me because one way or the other, it's affecting me largely. Val, the thing is, I'm having a war in my house. My husband's mother is very keen about her son's child, that is her grandchild to come. And my mother is super excited about my baby that is coming through. Now both mothers are fighting as to who is going to bathe my child when the child lands. I don't have a problem having both of them in the house, but it is going to a large extent affect our financial lives, especially that of my husband. We can't afford to have 2 women plus us in the house. It's either one or nothing. Now we are asking that they both take turns so that everybody would be one way or the other satisfied. but it's as though my husband doesn't even care. He has actually relegated the issue to the background and has not said anything concerning it. He feels it's a woman affair and he shouldn't involve himself. Even if he does, most definitely, I should know his position because his mother is his mother. And you, as his wife, most definitely would support your mother as well. Now, my child is not yet here. But as to who is going to bathe my child, I don't even know. This is my first child. I am tired. I am tired of the qualms. I am tired of picking up the calls. Now, I don't want a new person coming through to bathe or take care of my child. How do I go about this issue without wrecking my home? I believe and understand that in-laws are very, very important in marriages. Counselor, please help me. How do I solve this issue?
I don't understand why some issues should be issues. This is not an issue. Trust me on this. Marriage is a teamwork.
Yeah.
Two people decide how and when, who comes in, who goes out. It's say my wife don't know. Me know me you be busia. Oh my no papa, we chiro ba me no papa we chiro. Ye do mo de, but they are not the decision making machines for us. No mo no be chire ne yenye. Ye na in fact baby aye do, ye chire ye ho ne ye pe. Now manyam awade e koso, ni je wom, me first child. Me wo ekran the two maame for no in-laws me no they are fighting over who will come. It doesn't make sense. No, as a man, I decide who must come and bath my child. So I sit with my wife. One them mommy and I'm mommy. Me mommy, yeah, me mommy, mommy, your mommy. But you must be able to conclude and say, me mommy, mbra, and be the kind of no, I need 2-3 months. You bet me, mamma, so I be so. That's all when you're Symbia. So why should the two women fight? Fighting about what is it good or diamond? And I'll be getting this and say, award in the trophy. Yeah, the mouth. I don't think this should be a fight. So for me, the man should not be a lady. He must stand and talk to the wife and say, listen, me mommy, abba. The woman doesn't have a problem with whoever is coming, whether the mommy or mommy. So as a man, sit with your wife. See, that is marriage. Marriage is about two people thinking together. If you're wedding, we can't think together. It is not called marriage. It is called contracts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the two of us should be able to reason and think about it and say, okay, yeah, mommy, in the camera. No, me no 1, 2, 3 months. I mean, the other woman, why should you be offended? Where you only take a decision, you won't be. You are our mothers, and you know whatever you can decide for us.
Yeah.
Myself, but the other in a way shouldn't be a problem. So for me, the gentleman must stand as a man and a husband, not a boyfriend, and then take a decision with the wife and say, "Where mommy need kanyaba, ubegari ni we are," and the wife must agree to it. Can two people work together except they agree? So they should agree on one, and then leave these women fighting. They should fight their fight, but you must agree on who must come. That's how it shouldn't be a problem.
As to Nikruno, so one way or the other, or tane mami or no ne mami.
Obi atani mami echi, but you must be able to reason and decide who is coming. Whether mami and mami does maybe say me I don't care who is coming to bath my I don't care who. And when you maybe want me say here, and so be jabo so me mami na mami obegari akola na no hu nyansa and na ni mate and wadani buruni. It doesn't make sense. That things shouldn't. See, there are some things una man ye bed in your marriage.
Yeah.
Una man ye bed in your family.
True.
Una man bed. It shouldn't be a burden. Who is coming to bath your children? To this one to be burden some. And also so boba drink your mama see nanako. Then you are the two of you are not mature. You shouldn't have married at all. So for me, I want to say this. A man decided say yeah, one the back yeah, the decision makers, the final ones, not these ones at our back. So bear man should say the wife and say, Charlie, mama memra. That's say me mama cry you offended, I don't care.
Now, Counselor, which one is culturally accepted? There na a mamre no.
Mamre be the baby. Obi mamre be the baby. Yeah, and he decided who comes in to take care of our son or daughter. Obi gare no my no so mamre be ya. Mama ne papa e hu hia. And they said yeah papa no baby gare nkwala. Send us because you are giving us headache. South Africa na moment on my headache, sir. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Papa so there go be.
I mean there be money on my problems. This shouldn't be a problem. Even something like this should not be be discussed on TV kra enya ade ehia saa e wo say yen tokwa chenchen maybe say ya me have ho saa wa wo no de oba ehia me so ma me say me ma me fa me wo me dware no won na ye nwere ye ho ye mbo ye bra. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But some men and some women are so sensitive. They are so sensitive about some of these things. So we are saying that the man is the final decision maker, but then your wife is important. Add her to the thinking. I hope you understand. For the sake of the peace of the family. Na monwene na ba akombra ma me o ma me enye trophy asem. Ba akombra bedware kakra kra so ba omo mienu die fie o de omo nsen ho. Ye nwade mama me fo mienu betena fie e bedware akwala ba ako. Ade ba ku dware ne na right, ba ku dware na left. It doesn't make sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
so what we're saying is that the man should be a man. The lady should approach the man. If the man is not approaching him and tell him, look, baby, ya wade for yawo. Mami we ba mami who should come. The man should be bold. Me mami, fine. The lady should be able to understand. Nani mami me start. Eye de ya de. The nana. Onu so beko oba no mami hubi. And obetumi aba abesrani. So that is it.
Okay. Inti we de abusuafo ne nyina na counselor ede atodwa pepepe no wa mayate ase we nya who should bath who or who shouldn't bath who when kuta samuna when kuta sponge ne nyina eye wo ne wukunu ene wo se chese motena se mote ase na obia ehu de we eba de we so eba na bibia akoso kama ede amount enti we de senior counselor ka no enya asem dende mi aminim se how if say be ma no asem na wo de pai ne pese wo wo kire se ase be ma no ono so ta ne maame achi enti ono ne maame na obe suggest enti na che se wo se wo so ti ase de aye die wo se be ma ne maame ena eba na bibia akoso na bibia akwakoda di pepepe. Let me read the last story na afi so yakọ Facebook family Mr. say wo Facebook now stream live na wa share amay share na obi biara ensanka na ono so entimi ensuande bi mame enkinkan the last message na afi yede reading of messages no so about say hi Valerie and counselor, good day. I must say Counseling Time is one of the best programs in Ghana, and it's about time such programs are given very keen attention. It has helped a lot, and people are being saved with regards to this program. Thank you for this beautiful opportunity, and I know this is very sensitive, but then I would want to know a counselor's opinion on this. I've been married for the past 4 years, and my husband and I, we have quite a lot of physical intimacy. I must say we don't have a problem in that arena. Every other thing works perfectly, but something is happening continually and it is breaking my husband's heart and my home. Now the issue is anytime I have sex with my husband and I orgasm, I wouldn't want to continue having sex with him anymore. I don't know if I will be able to explain this to the core. But the thing is, when it happens that a man ejaculates, you see how relaxed they are after everything. Like they don't continue after the act. It is done for them. It's their peak. It's the same thing for me. That's exactly what happens. I don't know if other women can actually understand and say same for themselves, but I wouldn't want to even continue with the act. It could be earlier, it could be in between, but anytime that it happens, I don't want to continue. Now I realize it is affecting my husband because most often than not, it's quite very less that we both come together. He tends not to want to even have anything to do with me sometimes. I don't know how to go about this. I don't know if it is problematic or I would have to see a gynecologist, or it has to do with my psychological thinking. Please ask counselor for me. What do I do to save my marital home?
Not just in the short time, they say only the kun compaswa. Na ho bantem.
Yes, sir.
And na ho banswa. One person the kun the betwa so be.
Yes, please.
It is a bear man ho about. Na ho mayu on too free.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is not a psychological problem. This is a very simple problem. I think that she's becoming selfish. See, Obabia and the time limit and hoba. Be a very, very active. You know, second 1, 2, 9 hoba. Ube play na. If you are a man and you are not strong enough. Now, me person be lady in the question saying, come find say a bear man. And what problem with ejaculation in the home bentem. Or this shame as I 1 minute for now, and an home ba kobe fair listen. You see, so she must be able to understand the husband. Now she's not even complaining, saying that the husband is sexually very active.
Yeah.
A chain so much that the home mother. That's not the problem. The problem is that no home bentem, the home banswana tin and so one per se. Bear man didn't who can be, but you must understand that when it comes to sexual act, making love on bed, we are on bed to satisfy each other.
Okay.
One bed jamming doesn't mean you must get up from the bed and start running to the washroom or somewhere. So she must psychologically understand that yes, me one bed and dear, but I was something to be trying to be kuhuba. Now I say, I don't want to continue. Now kuhuba in for say and anti-demo and this is punishment. So for me, it is not spiritual.
Yeah.
It is very physical. She must be able to discipline her mind and understand that sex is not a selfish interest game where you go into it. Sorry. No. I was so training because we are there to satisfy each other. In fact, she should be able to thank God that the husband are strong sexually. Or 1 minute, you know, this shame she will curse the husband. But your husband now will be one person ding. But when the bent my channel, no man in Yana Umbra, don't close up your mind and say, sorry free. So no. So sex is something we do to please one another. We call it love making, not just sex, love making. So we understand that the body no we exploiting and you baby idea so. Na ye ho asane enti ho aba hwe na me so me ho mbra na ye na ka no ba ye and otu anka beka say babe ho aba right now baby you are sick, you have a problem. Obanya bibidro yanko pe bibidro obaba na kuta galon bibidro ma dia onum ne ngina so na me adom emu odin gisha ho sa Jack. So she must be able to cycle herself and say no me ho ben tem de but I need to relax. You understand? And yes, there. If you know, commission me too for say, my man in front of son can cry and play no romance or call your own friendship. And no say nyadi or bepe. And also you play wa even in the act of the foreplay. Want to me ba? As a foreplay crown ba aka. No, this lady. Don't be wicked. Don't be wicked, please. Try and understand that some men are very good sexually. They are strong. Nevertheless, see, the communication. Sex you should communicate to. Baby, I'm enjoying. Baby, I'm coming. I'm coming. If you don't communicate, some men, when you don't communicate, let me say this. Some men, when you don't communicate and you are making love to them, because you are not communicating, they think, okay. So they focus and still keep doing it. Wait to me, 30 minutes, because once you haven't said anything, they think that you are not okay. So they must take you there. Who said, lady, who said, because when you be I know you'll be a bon commosa. Say, baby, I'm enjoying, I'm coming. There be. Tigani Sophie sent by to Tony Buedi. No, baby, no baby, I could ye. Oben one say, baby, and the two Waba. How can you do this? No, so they should communicate. Baby, I'm enjoying it. Baby, I'm coming. Baby, come. Just that one, psychologically, it can play a lot of role in the mind of the man. So they should communicate. The lady should be able to look straight into the eyes of the husband and communicate and say, I'm enjoying it. Baby, me home, also come. And then suddenly, even if it doesn't come together, Obano Ben Chobos a man over. But one cash now down ocean day. It's not a picture. You must enjoy the thing. Talk, open your mouth and talk. So that is it.
Okay. Eti abusiafo ni nyina na just a counselor akana pepepe no ama yatiasie no. Ose love making, you should understand that it's not a selfish game. Enti ohema we dia wadaruma na wahwe na bibia koso kama where your house would not wreck, your home would not wreck. Upon nyina na counselor they amount no ose be together na bibia and koso kama Emfa Emma. Okay, enti making kind messages ni biaba na afi yedwane na yako Facebook answer na no. Making kind messages na about WhatsApp no na afi yede atwaso pepepe. Also please, Albert Owusu inside Kumasi. I'm really enjoying your program. When are you coming to Asafwe J again, counselor? When are we going to Asafwe J again?
Asafwe J.
Yes, please.
Papa na sorry.
Papa try.
Catch on so mama October.
Okay.
Next month.
Edona counselor Ede Atujano. Good evening, Auntie Val. Please, how do I control my emotions?
About
Or can emotions in general?
Emotions as in
Say,
you are breaking the
second story, no.
So honestly, you're very sensitive.
Yes, please.
You must be psychologically, you must be able to prepare your mind that look from today, I will not just get hurt about just anything sub unnecessary. You understand? Yeah. So one, make up your mind, and then two, decide that you want to work on yourself. Because many will be complaining. They say, and sometimes you complain until they complain about something you are not even aware of. Now the zeal and the drive of the man. Okay. So like, Jesus, what is this? So please tell her that she should work on herself from here mentally. And when
Counselor Amawati, I say, good evening, Val. Please, I've been dating this girl not too long ago. She said no sex before married. I agreed, but it seems like she's having sex outside. And because one day she told me to visit, she's going to visit a friend guy, and I saw her private part is bushy and she shaved it for the guy. I pretended like I didn't see it. I asked her to take me to the family for the list with regards to married. She asked me who to talk to. She took money. I've been giving her small money, and she thinks I can't take care of her. So I stopped calling her for a while, and she told me I've broken her heart. Please help me. I'm Sameh from Spintex Road. Counselor.
If what the guy is saying is very, very true, then the guy is not safe. So it's like number one, Obana is kaka being ultimately. So that's some women like that. They feel free money. So they practice by agricultural bank. Just only do your best in trade. It's a guy, no, you are not open there. Maybe I'm not lady the bro guy, and so Sandy can know. Maybe I'm a guy need to me supply no needs in terms of cash. Yeah, definitely. Obe chempana foforo. Maybe I need the pan or need the chempana cross sabe 1 penny there. Then so you'll be our shadow man. So I say, won't pay. So I reserve as Mr. My husband. Yeah. But I couldn't Mr. Give me. So what we are saying is that if it is totally true, like he's saying, uncreative, yes, that you'll be.
Hello, I'm Godwin from Ashaiman, and I think the lady's mother should come. Good evening, Auntie V and Counselor. May the good Lord bless you for this program. Please, is Counselor not feeling well? Because I can sense it in the way he speaks.
Yeah, I'm not feeling well.
I'm
not feeling well.
Hi, good evening, Auntie Valerie. I'm from Ashaiman, 25 years, and a teacher. Greetings to Counselor. Sorry, my message is long, but this is how I feel, and it is eating me up. Please read it for me. Auntie, there was this guy who proposed to me, but I didn't accept him because I was just out of an abusive relationship. I explained to him how I wasn't ready for any relationship at that time, but he didn't say anything. We're still friends. We talk and chat always. I believe in love that grows. Auntie, I fell for him as our friendship grew, but because I was shy of him my low self-esteem, I couldn't bring the topic on board till he traveled outside the country. Auntie, somewhere last year, he asked if I was dating, and I said no. He asked if I ever loved him, and I said yes, but I couldn't say it. He said he loved me too, but he's confused now because he might waste my time, not because he doesn't love me again, but because he's out of the country, has no plans of coming anytime soon. But if it's destined for us to be together, it shall be possible. These were his words. For this, if we are destined to be together, it will be possible stuff. I don't believe them all. I feel I lost him because of my selfish thoughts, thinking all guys are the same, and I'm always sad, especially whenever he chats or calls me. How I wish he would just stop calling and chatting me, but he won't. He chats me every second. Just yesterday, he asked for my opinion on him moving from Los Angeles, where he stays, to Georgia, and I gave him my little advice. It's like he asks for my opinion on everything he does. I want to forget him and move on because I don't want my time wasted. But he's making it difficult. Auntie, I do love him very much, but I don't know what to do now. Should I just ignore what I feel for him and my emotions towards him and move on, or what? Please tell Counselor to advise me.
They should enjoy their friendship, and the lady should move on. This thing called if we are destined to be, he has already made a comment like, I don't even know when I'm coming soon.
Yes, sir.
And so the question is, if he's going to come the next 5 years, sister, are you ready to stay the next 5 years? No. They can sustain the normal friendship.
Yeah.
You know, agree to disagree, share ideas, bring advice on board. It's okay. But our dear, it's lady in the fool. On the name Kuruma here, I don't know to be responsible. So, no, bet me, I won't. At the end of the day, open, wapel, Montumianka, Oko, Oaha. So what again? This thing called long distance relationship, it comes with a lot of problems. That is the truth. I'll be real. It comes with a lot of, when you're mature that you can handle it.
True.
And I'm telling you, I mean, we have done long distance here before. One day I will do it again. But one year Wednesday, I'm tempted to do a topic on all guys are the same.
Yeah.
I'm tempted. Yeah. But let's see, I'm not promising my viewers, but all guys are the same. I want to talk, ladies are the same. So, so please, I will say to the lady, move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Oh, the fact that the guy can seek your opinion doesn't mean he's in love with you. We seek the opinion of women who are smart, sensible, and wise. And we live our lives on her. In other words, we basically seek advice. Because we so smart. But they do marriage. We don't marry just the smart woman, especially with the distance. So I mean, I would advise her, move on, and maintain the friendship.
Please ask counselor for me. I have never been able to orgasm. I have one kid with my husband, but nothing has changed. What can I do? And I don't like sex at all. I don't know what to say about it.
There are people like that who don't enjoy sex that much. Once a while, or hitting a fine. Debiada. When you'll be a woman, you know, the share and home, and you're a lifestyle when you meet your, and yes, one per sex in the crowd. But then idea of fancies are that people like that. Do your husband or yes sexually active? There's going to be a lot of problems. So and looking at when you are in dating or courtship, no, we are sexually active, but I am not. What are we going to do about it? Now, I will adjust to your means, or you will adjust to me, and then we flow from there. So it's normal.
Hello, good evening. My name is Bright, and I'm learning a lot and enjoying the show. Please, I'm facing a problem. I have this friend who loves me so much, but I don't love her. Though she's a good lady, I'm finding it very difficult to love her. It's just not working for me. And what I just realized a few days ago that hurts me so much is that she goes around telling her friends that I am his boyfriend, which I don't like. Because of her high emotional level, I don't know how to go about it. How do I tell her politely that I don't love her? Because I respect her so much. Counselor.
See, has he proposed to the lady?
No.
If no, then what is the problem?
Lady is going about telling people.
So the lady is in love with the guy, but the guy is not in love.
Yes.
So the guy has a responsibility. Unfair lady in trance, Valerie, but you mean say open, but we are friends. You see, sometimes we be will lead her on. That flirting messages, I miss you, I love you.
I miss
flirting,
you too.
Flirting.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, say if you can send me these messages, and then you see if you are here, I would have kissed you, I would have hold you, hey, and then I would do me. The girl probably had read meanings read meanings into some of the messages. I'll talk to the guy. Unfair lady, you know, just alert her and say, okay, before I send a message in here, Adam for fado, you know, not relationship, so that they settle. Other than that, and again, no better answer, because again, or you're proud of you. And so for her, she sees nothing wrong. I hope you understand.
Yes,
but
sir.
then let me talk about the long distance. I'm not saying long distance is no good.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that you see this thing? No, don't go there. Because long distance, it comes with a lot of price. I was mushia. I was so ushia. I was so oba. I was so oko. Are you ready for that?
One hour playing fair.
1 hour playing fair, 1 hour lorry fair. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to pay the price? I can't 3,000 or I can't smoke with you. Are you ready? No, are you ready to do that? If you're not ready, don't start.
Yeah.
Don't even try. I hope you understand.
Yes.
Say you Ghana and Obeba 2 years, 3 years time. Are you ready to stay faithfully and wait for him or her? So that is some of the, if not, and will be our especially men and the whole man, there is something we call suspicion. There be any say, obi the call undifi, wepi, na send your whole fee, obi bepel, hey, no. The ocean our banning you be very faithful, bemanning you be responsible. Don't start this thing called long distance.
Okay. Eti ni nyina na chese counselor ede atudwano on kase LDRN long distance relationship de ni nyina ka ho bi na chese eso. Abusiafo enko baabia. Ye chayo. Yeva. It was.
What did you dear? Merry CB men's capsules. And you may use Padarma, Bohobio, CB men's capsules by dear. What 2 points?
I don't know. You're very good.
Say me da na me so na jo intentem dun so nyina. Ejai, say me ni dun so mu yare bia house bi kura bi mu.
Say to say ma yen so ye dey CB women's capsules.
Okay.
Eyi efichiko mu amane ho fi yen so.
Hey, CB women's capsules we dey ajo.
Also CB men's capsules ajo.
Suziana.
Ghana man memma damase.
Our pharmacy, chemical, ni herbal shops ni name. Etu form fresh Suzy Herbal Center 0247 111671 and 0246 578750. CB men and women capsules.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Wopesa wo ye radio ana TV presenter, sports presenter, newscaster, ana news reporter. Wopesa wo ye editor, FM DJ, camera handler, film actor, video editor, graphic designer, 2D ana 3D animator. Wopesa wo ye motion graphics, sound engineering. Ana for account ho fa media ho dia. RSE Media College etun safra osisia sebra ni amfa mfantete epem ema won bin ansana wako radio any TV so. RSE Media College media college kesia identity ama radio any TV presenters be bree afi your hostel facilities any well equipped studio yede practicals nko afi lecturers all the requisite knowledge any experience identity pa show trimwa as soon as Swokra, RSE Media College, Ewo Awoshi, Able Kumakwane so, Freya CCA, Ewo 0244 911 365, and 0244 434 197, RSE Media College.
I will see a 4 years of covers from Kukra counseling time and you go search the good day. We're back with a bang and yasam kitwa. I mean, Johnny, I'm in Facebook, not just a main cooking can be and son. I'm making kind messages. No, she good our Facebook. No, what he has a Man of the Year award. Nyampa 22nd of September, and I just hear close voting. No, it just a African was here free boom. African was here tray dog. African was a Yama counselor who say, Yampa. Yeah, don't know, not the oil no. Yeniso. Enti short code ni star 714 star 66 hash star 714 star 66 hash and the nominee code a 567567 na chesa wo de account na bibia akoso kama se wo texte no wan hu DY Donkoh na chesa henyo no wadabroma Man of the Year award ye pese ye fa enti se wo hwe na se vote no de untimi vote se ne ye kana number is 0244 515544 0244 515544. For those of us who are not in Ghana, ye ni Ghana no na chere se ye de momo no ye de momo papa na ye nyina yetimi aye se ne be ye betimi de award no abafie pepepe Man of the Year award na chere se counseling time nyasem ketua ye beje ni say fi iti mame kinkan messages ni bi eba wo Facebook Nana Kwame or Pasco Afenyo or say please ask counselor for me if your wife tell you that she still love his ex ne kura let's say counselor
the kura say oja wa kumem. I mean, why would a wife, not just a girlfriend, a wife tell you that wa friend ex no when him as a husband and I say open the ex when him what will make a woman gather that vein? Be why bold enough to stand in front of you and say, "Pay me X than you." So then there's something wrong. So I see at the corona, bear man should be able to sit with the wife and ask, "Then what is wrong? What will make you tell me boldly that still I feel X and I pay X?" Now, the bear man between me, I and the correction see but there's something happening. I am kuyi mawaban wa wadini.
Obapa Hansen say long distance boy. You dey Ghana, you are crossing Atlantic Ocean boy. Victoria Wuswa dade papa bi or Mississippi River pra. Nyasem ketua netre se womo geography no eka enti bibia ekoso kama ede amawo mo ewo honom. O say amakujo was say so please. Pastor, you mean my girlfriend Tiliduma should stop dating me because it's distance relationship? And on casa papa no on casa wadaruma obapa connects long distance sometimes you can't even have your peace. Someone said you saw you here always drama song enyasem kitwa and I will kind of say okay messages no bana eba. I'll say Showboy Dibaba says, Counselor, good evening. How are you doing? How can I build a strong relationship? I'm trying my best for my woman, but things are messing up. Counselor, what should I do? Counselor?
There should be a talk. Men, most of the time, we want to avoid the talk with our women. We don't want confrontation, and we don't like a woman sitting us down. But the truth is that if you really want a relationship to work, there should be a talk. Nti ekwan ba ko betumi afa so bebo wan pa ewo wan wo ba ne prantwe mo ebeko anim. They should sit and talk. What's your problem?
Yeah.
What's your problem? Allow her to talk. So listen. If you have to say sorry, say sorry. But the sad thing is that even when you say sorry to them, they still talk.
Yeah.
You see, so there is an emotional drama here. Somebody must be able to become mature.
Yeah.
To me, the end is a guy, you know, one who are in trance, they should talk. What they can problem. It's mean come a problem. And let's see how best we can solve it. They take it from there.
Hello, Erajua Pissy. I'll say hello, good evening, Val. My name is Grace inside Accra. Please, my question is not about today's topic, but it's bothering me. Please, is it good for a pastor to tell his church member that you didn't come for counseling when you plan your marriage, so he won't bless your marriage?
Yes. But then the question is, omako counseling. Even if somewhere, omako. Now, omako so did they, tell their pastor? Because you see, you are in the church.
Yeah.
You are under a spiritual father.
True.
Father, we will say a head pastor.
Yeah.
Now, okona BBC, a coin be so the society, the family can blame your pastor and say that so that's so called Royal Believers Ministry, and I want the phones and work no. So the shame comes back to the name of the church and your pastor. So the pastor has the right to say, "Mamba counselor, but and a mama may who some counselor." Yeah, he has the right.
Helper Kwakute forcing or say, God bless you, Daddy. Much love for you. I wish to meet you one day, Daddy. Then you join the Matters of the Heart family, and most definitely you're going to meet him. Sanyada, it's one big family. Kwashi Agbenu says, distance relationship, for what I can say, it's let's calling and chatting be more, and let love be there. Please, I want your WhatsApp line, Mr. Madaroma, Nina, Ewo, screen Neni, Nachasa Bibia, Akoso Kama, Christian Nzube Chimezie, or say, can I have counselor's number? Mr. Odene number no ever to drop pepe. Now it's me a contacting no. I could see NSS. Sometimes cry. I don't understand some women who everything they will talk. They should tell us what they want completely before they enter into a relationship. Samo. Okay. Messages no bana eba. Mamin Johnny na minko WhatsApp. Na fe minko kinkai messages nibi ewoho. Also, please ask counselor for me. If a guy changes with regards to he being aggressive sometimes in a relationship and comes back and says he's sorry and ready to make amends, what do I do? I'm Benes from Nkoko.
As a Beman, you'll be on the Coconye.
Yeah.
And Wababa Perpetual. So you see, we can't answer some of these questions. Or aggressive, how far to that aggressiveness? Of course, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So you to me answer, but say about could be me Nubia or Perpetual to me the channel. No, I mean, bring peace back.
Yeah.
But I idea yet. Consistent issue the bind on what you say only 92 years the be and the bofu or the insabo the bofu why maybe then I will say avoid him.
I'll say hi, good evening, Counselor and Val. How do I deal with a man who has spent more than 2,000 Ghana on bet?
Bema was say over 2,000, which is 200
20 million, yeah.
On bet.
Yeah, 20 million. Or the extra Ronaldo the Messi. And then DJ, and yes, some get to yes, keep funny a good pa. No, very much, And I just say, I'm waiting.
Lady in the Busa question,
Just a bet to the cry career. Oh, dear, patch of member. You will be our Ahmanis. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Your first caller.
I more secondy. Now, my girlfriend be off school. Or talk about the poly. Man, more than me, Bibia. Older babies now, men who there might discover, and also I confess that only be have a fair school. After a while, after by 1 month or say, or you're pregnant. One mama confused kakra. When pregnant and why the muhu so ye mu so nya mu. So I don't know what to do. But
Onyinaso. I mean, do you remember the last time you had sex with her?
No, but watch kakra.
Watch her kakra nefunus wait how many months?
Also is it 2 months?
There 2 months within the course of the 2 months. And you had sex before. And now when you're so now very very dicey. See, I see idea was how you say or no castle will be at that no confess and then you have an evidence that what you do is that I just say oh ye dear or no so year man for so ye mentioning crowns so you man or where you do DNA and then you get to know what they are watching you there then what we jam back on why
okay. That's
Patch on Mr.
Yes,
Patch you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. And see, nature there, on also Nensa can information pepe BBA nya nature there at Bona once any lady nation is it.
And that's what I'm saying. So onto the bono.
Yeah, now also we'll find it out. A lot is going on Facebook. Or say Akwesi says the woman should run for her life or he would take the woman too for bet. Don't joke with bets, guys. Counselor.
No. Umpe counselor now for two nibi. No money guy because this bet thing they waste of money. Actually, on any trim they want to have a bright future. Sabi, he's not that bad. So to betting, that's why it's so bad.
Yeah.
He shouldn't conclude. No.
Yeah.
No. Somebody can work on him by talking to him, advising him.
Yeah.
He'll be better.
But my bet's not come. It's just you can actually get a lot of money.
Sometimes when you scabber, but sometimes we reject people because of their weakness.
Yeah.
And they end up knowing that they have changed to become better people. Don't reject people because of their weakness.
God bless you, Counselor. God bless you so much. That's beautiful. Yeah, we'll be so hello. Quick question.
Hello, Titi.
Medofum Pocho Yetu.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Wapu my.
Yamenadum Pocho Muhi. Now, Medas Samodofo.
Other counselor, Yamisha.
Amen.
Now, month of September, I am a month past because in my was September and conquer 4.
Them.
I try and birthday.
Hey!
And you know, the wish to be a September Monday, and Yamaman on Quatin for the new child.
Amen.
And Sister Quentin, Sister Baba, my money in the Bobundia. Baba, September and birthday.
Okay.
You don't know, a fan papa, but she is, Yamislam.
Amen.
Now, I want me you go the way there, and the Kantanka. Now, I'm there. If you have funny view, the way will be day by there. Oh no, it's like no sana, none of one from part of a continuum. I won't be him, I won't be him. Because I don't know you need to pay them better be. Thing I am shining from balance, and only you need the Kakama can even be a fully be Hawaiian papa. I be a baby and friend. Do Hawaiian Katanka by the any day. Yeah, but I am near my audience. Or I am what you fear every day. They can't near Canada.
Nine.
In the morning, I'm in
you. Okay. Happy birthday in advance and so and come out. Or you'll be afraid they be or check counseling time on. So, counselor, say a prayer for him.
Father, we ask for your mercies and your grace over the life of this gentleman. Bless him, keep him, protect him, and let him live long in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Quick question. Umpire na today. Counselor Zamano. I will connect na tune in. Let your blessings. Amen. Amen. God bless you so much. Okay, the message is so bana eba. Okay. Obapa has to say, hey, wow, madam, move on. Why? Okay, I think there's a message before that. Christabel, or say, I'm dating a guy for the past 10 years now with 2 kids, and whenever I talk about marriage, he will say, wait till I complete my house. I get this patience till the house is completed. Still, he keep on saying I should wait. And since then, and he's also dating outside right now. I'm talking, no. We have a court case because of womanizing. Nothing pains me that he brings them to where we stay. I mean, our bedroom.
So he's mentally not prepared for marriage.
Counselor, answer now. Hello. Hello. Hello, Medofo.
Good evening.
Good evening.
But from our for 3 years, before the issue is here. All cash, this all catch a woman. I told you about 1 year ago.
Medofo, me pacho sasi subiem. Uni ukunu aware.
Well, for 3 years.
3 years ni.
Meaning issue.
No, wako kachire o mame.
O catch the man, the woman,
woman beat him ho.
It's all catch a man, more not in Moyaba. Paya otene popone busafa maneno no sapa kono afeme mame mo no o complain.
Na chira se wukunu afa woman no se mo counselor. Nti wonso wo ba original nations counselor wo ba beje information counselor. Wone no enete oni okuno omaware mfie miensani. Na se akasa ba one ne kunu ntamu a. Na ba ma no ma me bi wo omu neighbor.
All right, so I conclude. Nya wade mu nsemi na ne ba bontin suni amane. I mean, look, don't let your marital issues become a public issues. People will destroy it.
Yeah.
When you have issues with your marriage, you have issues in your marriage, try most often to solve it yourself by doing the right thing. That's all. Don't let it become in public. It doesn't help. Yeah. And you don't need to share your challenges in marriage with. See, most often we share it with people who don't have solution for us. Doesn't make sense. So, I mean, what area or no de go Nambu wari namu kumbia anma for mame. Una chinkati wiri abeti. Mame ne go be abeton kati no betra ocha. One ne be bonko.
One ne be bonko.
So at the end of the day, your marital issues will be going out. It doesn't make sense. They should rather look for a mentor, somebody who's very mature in the things of God, marriage, and talk to.
What about the issue with regards to 10 years? One be man a warrior. Beman said just was seen diary.
I said something. I said Beman mentally, psychologically is not ready for marriage. We yet then on your ready to be say baby any years here you get everything you want before you marry. It be in your sir. But yes, sir, then you are so in an exchange for marriage. He wants to be so selfish that the whole tone one word. So you wasting your time is not his problem. But you understand? So I'm sorry to tell the lady. Two things happens. Either they sit with the guy, find out his purpose and dream for the lady, or the lady must move on. Other than that, between that transit, Bema can be 70 years. He doesn't even care. Once he has children,
he's okay.
He's okay.
Oh, banenko ade nya de. Oh, bedwe ho o say ka say.
Obetu kra do bia wo abonti don't worry. So I say me man bi minya me bibia ba me pebre me party te me pe oba bia be kasa kasa be bre me pe de masum
yenya no na de bia
me baba te me pese me worry.
Awurade mo amaya wo mo ware ye na mo nkofo a omo be tete wo mo e wo Yesu di mu.
Amen.
Okay. Yeah, well, Ebenezer, ahomane so. Hello, Ebenezer.
Hello.
Hello, Eben.
Hello.
Yes, dear. Me patro yeti e wadaroma.
Patro me no ba okay. No ba anytime bia no. When ne ka mu. O ka say onye we your son ye, o ku say onye we your son ye. Sana mo ya nte bia me kuko attack me phone me kuko no me ko business bia onim. Bia me ko bia bia se skibi na me ko je o ba fia no atase se. Sikebi de yere ode no nti na nsemo nibla last week na mnada ba ku nko jana so watakari na mjano mini amba ku si wo ese atwa na ka Friday ye yi na ase abam so ye ntwen Friday ye ni bia ni na yaba okatem so de ni ona mba na msio ti chance me ma twen Friday at ma ko na Sunday ni bi fi wona mko ni o fi ko na mbambla o as imagination oswana dina ma de tin na anpe we ni nya sim free o mobile na bi second strike tena me nya from
na chede when you uka sam chede na wontie
de bi mono
de o pese ono ne ye na oye de na koma so ade no de o pese oye no oye pacha wo girlfriend na wo yire
my girlfriend na chance me ni gusa yes shower.
Okay, counselor,
how many years no manante
me pacha how many years na manante
na say ko 2 years
2 years.
And then I busa say, I sheso and I suggest man.
Me pacho, and a counselor
see, be suggest Nanaya, a year in medium yan kamenko, because wow, ye na yeka, party na yeka. Now for cushion in Sana Boberno, me two for medium yan kamenko, wow, my suggest but Mrs. Sign. One saying, then I'll break up. If you like, go and see, I'll break up. You see, it makes women become stubborn. When you want to challenge her and you want to dare her, so like, if you like, go and see what will happen. She becomes stubborn. But as a man, it's your duty to suggest. Can we answer some for this for 2 man? But men share so intimidating women and say, "My can't fine." I think that would be wrong. So I think that maybe not the lady rebel. No, mommy, you know, because or then, but I say we are jail. So then or suggested then we see. But then also some women are just stubborn. Or you stubborn. On what day no? So you're not stubborn. The same never no. On channel.
Yeah. No, counselor, just say.
Counselor.
Yes.
We are na jo me da wa do to me kwa na jo no. Na ya on ka complete but me pure but me.
Ah, the only na chida ba kuma na.
Osara tam shibu obetembe 2 days na okọ. So for the channel for ba na jo peki. So we put two friend na jo.
Oh, okay. Okay, atiase. Na say say she's seeing somebody apart from this gentleman.
Most
or da okọ ba on fire one was sorry. Ah, no we dwane no okọ. So say baby you free and oba ha. Be hon you free and no try baby o. So I think if the guy has a lot of doubts, mama ni nja ndeke ko ne entrance nka. So I think we suba we anyway mean to me and see.
Okay. And just say a futu na counselor Eddie Amal Beauty Ama Enchel says I'm living in the States and my boyfriend is in the is here in Ghana, but we are planning to get married soon. My pastor says I should come for counseling for 6 months. I don't have a problem, but my job and paperwork does not permit me outside America for that long. What should I do?
They can do Zoom or WhatsApp in video calls. That's all. No, they don't need to 6 months. Abrochiri. You think Abrochiri
technological?
Do you understand what's happening there? Ojade Juma but we lose Juma. No, that is the truth. To get another job, it will not be easy. But she might not be paid. You know, so if the pastor says that 6 months, I mean the pastor is I'm sorry, I mean he should be able to upgrade himself. Zoom, Facebook Live. You know, there are things they can do just so you know
most
to
definitely.
talk. Yeah.
Befa, your last caller. Hello. Mamuna.
Yes, that's a good.
Maybe I shall order my ATO. Mamuna, wadaruma, just say we did not be mamma pa, send your bear, many counselor better one it.
But me minimum couldn't say. The minimum sama. But on my said, yeah, my other bonnet, junction so baby and don't know.
Oh, she awa no bo dede.
That becoming a number of years be ya. On some in best.
On try my own mafia. Junction, that's why. That's why I could make preco. You. Zoom counseling. Counselor. One okuno. Say Bema on the world. Asamaba. Na se be kura o mo pia bonten na se ntawantawa bi abana ho no on twan ma munuru fie obe shaking ho ho
Bema na matured mentally. He doesn't know how to control his emotions. So I'm sorry say niku one pepper ni bi ne nkasa asem si e ka wodem yanka wa bonten jeje no does not solve any problem. Shouting and screaming has never received an award. No, making noise trophy, no. Just calm down, relax, and solve issues amicably. I mean, as a you are wanting. You can use 1 hour, 2 hours. Now, Lord, I know I started Bema being or a Bema in body, but or Bakuma. So I think that the gentleman must grow. But a lady in a hand, John pay for 2 penny, non free Bema entrance no to live.
Okay, Counselor, obviously, how long should counseling take before marriage?
It depends on Juma. It depends on schedules. It depends on baby or band or bearman or as a bearman or a sirim or band or crying. Tema distance county. But for me, counseling can be as long as it can be. I hope you understand. For them to know almost most of the things. Almost most of the things. But remember that you're about 6 months crowd. You can't finish knowing everything about marriage. You're about 1 year, you can't. 2 years, you can't. Even 10 years, crowd, you can't finish. Some we leave it to God. Some we leave it for experience to teach you once you are in. So what we are saying is that within 3 to 6 months, it's okay. The most important ones is what we need to teach you.
Okay. Yeah. Johnny Kumasi.
My friend Papa. I really miss him.
Also, she should get him a kiosk for more betting, because the betting thing is a spiritual thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just spiritual. When you're a child, you become addicted.
Yes,
it becomes
addiction.
Yeah, to it so much that you can't easily stop. Yeah, that is it. So,
okay.
That is so. What you're saying is true anyway.
I see.
Yeah.
It's in nature. Chacha no.
Yeah, but why useless. I know a lot of people are very rich. Betting tea now they beg to eat.
Yeah,
so betting is not something your guys should do. I know about some man. So could you no con when there? Obi to me to work find a watch gold, but to no di baako and baako you sell somebody. Now the way we na san to no adeka. Obi to me at the casa espiritu.
Yeah, some more.
Be addicted than the spirit as much too.
I'll parry while we're Collins. Or say I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Val. Say wakosha kusubu.
Okay.
Ba wadaruma na wabreye adode ene koto na chira say ya bonkruma na yakabanku na yedi pepepe na bibia akoso kama. Yeah, messages no ba na eba. Mamen kan messages me no bipe na afi counselor so de wo kano na chira say ode aba. I will take your final words. So say, good evening, dear. I was dating a lady for some few months. We do make time for each other. We call each other 247, and it reached to a certain point. She doesn't pick up my call any longer. So finally, I come through and I found another lady that's outside the country. Now, when I posted the lady on my status, she's now messaging me back to tell me how much she loves me. So should I stop the girl that I just got? Should I stop dating the lady that I just got in touch with, or go back to this lady? What should I do now?
Just focus on the new one. That's all I mean. You were not there for me. My friend on for no reason. Feel me for no reason. When you be made in it toward the IMA show. Now you come back and tell me how much you love me. That's an quala concert. And so me, I would advise the guy, move on with the new one. Just focus.
I don't know the reason why some people will ghost people and come back like nothing has happened.
And I mean, it doesn't make sense.
And start texting them.
No, I love you so much. You don't know.
No.
I mean, we don't people from Betowa. Suddenly, you come back and tell me how much you loved me. The guy should be disciplined and focus on the new lady.
Okay. Hello, good evening, Val. My name is Grace inside Accra. Please, my question is not about today's topic. It's been bothering me. Okay, I think I have read this message over and over again.
Okay.
Bless you, counselor, is Prince Sogbolisa, the pastor. Okay. Minim Sogbolisa.
I have no idea, but he's a pastor.
Okay. All right. Inti counselor, Major will final words. And Sana counselor final words. Beba Kai Hunu say, Man of the Year Awards, Nyampa, 22nd of this month, and a year ending of voting. No, code no, star 714 *66 hash, star 714 *66 hash. Na would the nominee code no, what the account 567. Nafi number of votes ni no what the account nafi who follow prompt kwanya obefa so obe confirm payment no na chese bibia ahihye so kama e de amount se wontimi ento aba no eye wo say too cumbersome adwuma ben kra ni counselor say obema wadwuma na aye kete kra amount chese wo solid team wo mo no wo adwuma ne say wo nto aba enti fa mo no send no 0244 515544 na chire say abato no enko so large cause man of the year award in the yeah large counselor final words
final word the kind me wish Miss Lucy Odum happy birthday.
This is the second time.
Yeah, I'm happy she be happy birthday. Yeah, Miss Lucy Odum happy birthday. I mean shraw o ma unyinche anyway ubetumi a join abusua ni nyina matters of the heart family bechia mu nyina last week nyina menyamo. But last Sunday we met.
Yes, please.
We met. A few people came though because they were not sure of one or two things. But this coming Sunday we are not meeting.
Yeah.
But the next one we are meeting. So if I try to be that brave free, we talk about marriage and relationship.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. You know, if you don't have knowledge, you lack a lot. So please, our dear name also come. So ubetimi frame 0244 515544 0244 515544. O send WhatsApp ni mu aye ma ye nto boase nipa de doors. I'm trying to do my best. Me bre me nipa. I can't answer everybody. You know, I can't do everything. I try as much as I can. Also, bet me the social media. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook ni nyina ye DY Donkoh. DY Wednesday 9:30 ebeshia.
Nyampa senior counselor akano 9:30 non-crone fa pepepe na chese ya jietwa na bibia ahyehyɛ so kama. Special happy birthday nkoma me my daughter Benis and nothing so belated happy birthday nkoma kwaku meka kwaku a entry boss yako papa bi the MC general Yankopon Inshiro and nothing so Mrs. Buffer manka ahwene ya ubetwa miti. A happy birthday and so nkoma belated happy birthday nkoma just a minimda so the month of September a special say just a damakoma ho ankasa Yankopon Hira mo nyina no nyamo kese a face special one nkoma Maxwell Coleman Yankopon Hira okoso enyo kese abusuafo aha ene yedi dwumadie no ebesi follow me our Instagram champoma 332 and a face